was he looking for?
He never said. They never say. It's always like, I found what I was looking for. What were you looking for? You'll know it when you see it. Bruh.
Try not to get yourself killed down there.
Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that. Thanks for saying that. As if we didn't have enough death flags. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Silo, episode 2. Now, previously, the pilot episode was honestly incredible. Very, very good. All kinds of questions, all kinds of mysteries, all kinds of information, all kinds of characters. We had Miss Allison leaving the silo with an ultimatum. If the outside is fucked, she will wave and she will leave. If the outside is lush and green, she will clean. She cleaned. But then she also supposedly died. Hard to say what the truth is, but for now, let us get into episode 2, shall we?
Any spoken request to leave the silo is granted, but it is irrevocable.
Oh shit.
You have been asked to clean and have been provided with materials to do so, but you cannot be forced into cleaning. Once outside the airlock, you are outside.
The thing is, he has so many options. After last episode's ending, I was like, what would I do? Assuming that you die very quickly afterwards, assuming that maybe the suit or whatever kills you, doesn't matter. I would basically tell someone, whoever, right? I would tell them, I am going to go in front of the camera and I will do this very specific thing. And I would tell them this, like, I would whisper to them, hey, once I get out there, I am going to go in front of the camera and I will, wave my arms around, or I will, signal with my fingers, okay sign, like I would do something very specific that there's no way that they would know about or be able to doctor, basically. I would do something very weird. Something that there's no way they could, know about or fake. I think a simple okay sign with your fingers would be enough. Basically, you just go in front of the camera, clean off the camera, be like, okay, everything is nice. And then I would take the fucking helmet off as well.
The law.
If I die, I die, right? But if I don't die, then it's proof.
Sorry for all of us.
Again, I'm almost certain, not entirely certain, of course, but I'm quite certain that it's the suit that kills them. If they die, I mean.
We do not know why we are here. We do not know who built the silo. We do not know why everything outside the silo is as it is.
I mean, they gotta show us now, right?
We do not know when it will be safe.
I mean, I don't think they're going to, because it's too early, but I don't know.
We only know that day is not this day.
We know the woman from the ending of last episode is supposedly the main character, I think. So, I mean, but I thought, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Are they gonna show us? Or are they gonna just tease us? Are they going to tease us? They're going to tease us, aren't they? Of course they're gonna tease us. Goddamn blue balled. Again. I'm hoping that he does something different. And that's assuming that this is a live feed. Which it's not, most likely. But
I can't believe they're suing the
something
sheriff out to clean him.
You know, once he said it, they didn't have any choice.
Why would the sheriff want to go out?
We'll see. We'll see. But like I said, do something. If I was him, I would do something that know that no one would be able to like predict. I would do something unique, like a dance or you know, something to show that this is not like altered, doctored footage. And I would tell people that the moment I get outside, I'm gonna dance or I'm gonna do some sort of signal. And if he doesn't do that, then the footage is doctored, right?
Damn it, Alice. You were right.
Okay. And turn around. I want to see the camera.
They have to see.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very interesting. But why? I'm not sure. Something feels weird here. Something feels weird.
They always clean. Can it last 3 minutes before the poison gets him? That's the bet.
Exactly, right? Take the helmet off. That's what I would do. The moment I see the lush greenery, I would immediately take the helmet off, because either I die, like if the air is poisoned, then well, I'm gonna die anyway, right? Because clearly, you know, the suits don't protect you. That's the point. So what's the point of the suit, right? So I would immediately take the helmet off, because my brain is like, hey, if the atmosphere isn't poisoned and I'm not dying to the atmosphere, well, what else could be poisoning me? The fucking suit, right? So I would immediately take the helmet off. I would take the helmet off in front of the camera. That's what I would do. Right? See? Take the fucking helmet off. Like, they could be dying of oxygen, like not having enough oxygen or something. See?
What's he doing?
Has anyone taken their helmet off before?
That's what I'm saying. Okay? I still think that he was probably poisoned.
Where's he going?
To be with his wife.
But this proves that it's a live feed, because he did take his helmet off, which means the proof is there, right? But I still think it's the helmet.
Sheriff's dead. What happens now?
Fucking liar. He's a fucking liar!
Okay, interesting. I wonder what happened.
Listen up! Everybody! Calm down, listen up! That is fucked up. No question. But it is no excuse for us to lose our shit. If anybody's gonna fight over a sheriff being sent out to clean, let him fight up top or in the mids. Here, in the down deep, it's none of our business. Our business is keeping the lights on. Yes. Keeping the generator running. Keeping the silo alive.
I'm almost certain, that the suit poisons them. I'm almost, I mean, that's gotta be it, right? Straight up, I think I would have just been like, hey, or I mean, maybe she will do this, but like, say I want out, right? But you'll be like, hey, no, I'm not gonna take a suit. I'm just gonna go out there without a suit. And if they even try to push the suit on me, well, then you know, right? It's gotta be the suit. I also think that the sheriff must have left some sort of clues. Or he must have had some sort of plan. I figure because it was kind of, there was like a 2-year time skip. Or even more, actually, no, 3 years, I think. It was a 2-year time skip to them meeting Juliet, I think. And then another year until, you know, he went out. So we're probably gonna start getting flashbacks of them, like, figuring things out or planning things out. The suit poisons them, I think. That's my theory right now.
The Jensen baby's due next week. I used to be able to knock out 25 of these a year, 1 for every 10th kid. Now I'm lucky if I do 5. Drink.
Yeah.
Comes from before the rebellion. Maybe before everything.
Thank you.
To Holston Becker.
You decide who you're gonna pick for sheriff?
I'm not looking at him.
I'll help break in the next one, but I'm going to retire.
When Jamal was retiring, he chose Holston to be sheriff. That was easy. If Holston had been retiring, I could have just followed his wishes. But now, Judicial will try and slip one of their people into the post. Holston didn't say anything to you? I've been looking through the mayor's ledgers. I'm up to 97. Births, deaths, how much water was used that year, how many computer cables was anyone sent out. So far, not a single instance of a mayor sending a sheriff out to clean.
He went out, but you didn't send him.
I didn't bring this up because I feel sorry for myself. I brought it up because I don't know what happened before these ledgers existed.
Interesting.
Before whatever caused the rebellion.
Actually, interesting. I fully thought that she was one of the people in on it. You know, knowing the truth, but I guess not.
I worry about instability.
Judicial.
Deputy Brooks.
Mr. Sims, I got this under control.
Get the names.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
It looks like you showed up in a bad mood. Now you're taking it out on that toaster.
Nope. Fixing it.
Oh, you've been coming in here since you were 13.
Here we go.
To fix shit so you don't have to deal with shit?
Let me work alone, please.
Does this have anything to do with what you said after the sheriff cleaned? Because Shirley came by last night. She said you stormed out, yelling. He lied.
Don't think I was yelling.
You know what? Coming in here, sitting in that chair, using my tools, that's a privilege. And the only way you get to stay here is by telling me what in hell's going on.
Okay, then I won't stay.
You didn't come here to mend a toaster. You came here to talk. I know that's hard for you.
It's about George.
It's been 3 months since he died. You saying he lied?
No, Holston lied.
You still think George was murdered?
Yeah. Yeah, because he didn't kill himself, so.
How can you be so sure?
Because the last time I saw him, he really wanted to show me something. George was always paranoid because we weren't sanctioned, so he never came to these things. Computer guy!
They're making me get drunk.
It looks like you're really putting up a fight.
Coop, why don't we get you some water and a chair?
Cake?
Ooh,
Hey,
interesting.
Everyone knows about us. They don't give a shit.
Something happened. Something big. I can't tell you here, but can I speak to you after?
Yeah, sure. I work until late.
Then I'll tell you at your place.
Okay.
Everybody! Where's Coop? Get Coop up here. This is all about him. Coop, I know you're freaking the fuck out.
Uh-oh. The Men in Black.
Gotta go.
He's looking forward to seeing George. George?
Well, I would expect that a person like that would have fail-safes. That's what I would do. Like if I had secret information, etc. Exactly, kind of like what right here. You do like all kinds of secret like fail-safe dead man switches where if you happen to go missing or die or something, you basically
Hey.
Hey,
have
Well,
people
you don't look too hungover.
continue your work.
just sad.
Why?
You didn't hear?
I just got up here. What?
Computer George went off the stairs last night. They're saying suicide. Did you know him well?
I really like the guy, and suicide is a crime against the silo.
I know.
If you have proof that he didn't jump, you'd be saving me a mountain of paperwork, but the murder? By who? Why?
I don't know. I just know he didn't kill himself, Hank.
Okay, see, for it to be murder, you need more than that. You need motive and opportunity.
Don't fucking patronize me, Hank.
Yeah, I'm not patronizing you, it's just...
What?
I know you two were...
Who cares?
figured
Doesn't
down
matter.
here who-
If anything, her being involved with him actually should give more weight to what she's saying. Because a person who is in a happy relationship would be less likely to kill themselves, right? Right?
Partner has certain rights.
Yeah.
I'll run your concerns up top. I'll say it came from a coworker who knew him well. See what the sheriff has to say. He's a good man.
Juliet Nichols! Body was found here. This ventilation unit. I'm thinking George must have fallen maybe 100 feet, give or take. No witnesses, so nothing much more I can give you.
You seem awfully tense.
I'm always tense, so.
I get it. Suicide is a serious crime.
No, it wasn't suicide.
So you said.
Yeah, he wasn't depressed. He wasn't giving anything away. There was no sudden elation that he finally made a decision that he...
We're all taught those signs so early people get good at hiding them.
How'd you know him?
George...
Everybody knows everybody down here. And George was a funny computer guy.
3 a.m.? No one's on the stairs then, right?
Unless you're a porter.
Or going to jump?
Go to dispatch, would you? See if there were any porters on the stairs when it happened. It's a nice watch. Is that a relic?
It's legal.
Just said it was nice. Look, I'm sorry about your coworker. I'm gonna go look at his body again, check for any signs of a struggle.
Okay.
Hate to ask, but maybe there's something you'd see that I don't. But only if you're up to it.
No, yeah. Of course, yeah, sure.
You ready?
Yep.
Some people cut their wrists in previous attempts. Then they decide to be sure. So they jump. Even after all these years, I haven't gotten used to the sight. You ever seen
Dead person, yeah. My brother when I was 12, my mother when I was 13. You know, you knew that. So.
Someone says murder, you look into them. Find out what reason they might have for saying
The reason
it.
is because he was murdered, that's why.
But you might not want to believe it's suicide given your history. That's something I can understand.
It's a quiet night for the Porters. Nobody up or down.
Judicial's on their way.
Okay.
Possible suicide and all. They want a briefing.
You guys, ask around. See if there was anyone else on the stairs. How long were you and George in a relationship? I won't tell anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, if we're gonna figure out what happened, you're gonna have to tell me the truth. When you went to my deputy and said murder, you wanted help, right?
He didn't kill himself.
Okay. Juliet, the not knowing, it's gonna haunt you forever.
He left something for me.
What?
You being sheriff and me not being sheriff, I need you to promise me you're not going to rat me out to judicial.
Is it a relic? Because if it is, I'm gonna have to confiscate it.
No, he didn't leave me anything. Nothing to show you.
But who's to say where I found it?
I keep thinking when he went out, right, and he died, and then she said he lied.
What is this?
I don't know.
Maybe it was his way of saying goodbye, giving you something?
Because, like, what could he have lied
I left
about?
this with it.
Where's the rest of it?
All there was, I don't know.
Remember where you last saw this?
What I'm about to show you is more illegal than any relic. I'm sure up top knows about it, but they don't seem to care.
I'm from up top. I have no idea where we're going.
Our agreements still apply?
Yeah.
I hope you're not afraid of the dark.
Who did all this?
I don't know. I think it's from before the rebellion.
Okay. Deep hole. And considering these holes, it's almost like all of this was part of the you know, obviously part of the whole place, but the wall that was broken into, the hole in the wall,
Probably 100 work lights here at one time.
were made after the fact to hide this whole area.
What is that?
Best guess it's what's left of the machine that dug the silo. Here he goes. Digger comes down this far. There's no easy way to get it out, so the founders just walled it off. 30-foot cap of concrete.
Yep.
Digger must have looked like this for
100 years? Anything of value has been stripped a long time ago. First time I saw this place, it made me realize how little we know about the silo.
Oh, it's better not to look down.
Oh, Jesus. And the fucking
okay?
ladder is rusty. Oh, fucking hell. And it's swaying? Oh, bro. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. I have a fear of heights, by the way. That's, I don't know, man. Yeah, Jesus, the ladder is swaying or like shaking so much. Hell no, hell no.
What is this place?
George, he put it all together. Last time I saw this thing was down here. Was in this box. These are why he wanted to keep us a secret. You know, if he ever got caught with them, he didn't want me sucked in.
Are these all relics?
Yeah. I don't know. Never seen this one before.
Maybe it's what he wanted you to see.
No idea what it is.
It is a video
George
camera.
sold and traded relics.
Yeah, he was obsessed with it before time. You know, he'd come down here on his own and he'd be looking for something.
Looking for what?
I don't know, he never told me. He just said that he'd know it if he saw it. That's odd. This plastic wire used to be wrapped around the spool. Wait, hold on.
Interesting. Smart. Jesus Christ. I would fucking never, bro. Dude. An interesting way to hide something, though.
What is that? You see any of this before?
No.
Ah, there it is.
He never mentioned this. Said what might be on it.
No.
Instructions on how to recover deleted files.
There's handwriting on the back. That's not George's handwriting.
You would know.
My wife's.
Do you think your wife knew George?
Allison did some IT work for him not long before she went out.
Well, why didn't you tell me that? Did you talk to him?
Once.
Shit, the watch. You'd seen it before, hadn't you? That's why you checked his wrists. That's why you knew we were together? Is that why you're here? To see if I had anything to do with why your wife went out of clean?
Came down here to determine his cause of death.
Bullshit, you're wondering if George had anything to do with why your wife went out of clean.
And I'm gonna have to tell Judicial his death was an accident.
What? Why? Why would you do that? He was murdered.
By who?
I don't know by who. There's a reason why George hid this. Maybe it'll tell us why what happened to him. I don't know why you hid a fucking hard drive.
This is a red level relic, making it a threat to order in the silo.
I don't care about the order in the silo. I want you to do your job.
Maintaining order in the silo is my job.
What about finding out the truth?
I've got to get this into the incinerator before anyone else finds it.
No.
That's enough.
Maybe if you'd listened to your wife, she'd still be alive right now.
She's not wrong.
Get to my office. I have to walk through the cafeteria. So now, I go to work before dawn, and I come home after dark just so I don't have to see her body on that hill. Allison asked questions, too. She was never afraid.
Then please, just help me.
I'll keep trying to find out what happened to George, but you have to stay quiet, and you have to keep your head down. Stop wearing that watch. It may be legal, but it draws attention. When I find something, I'll send word, a signal. I promise.
What kind of signal?
You'll know it when you see it.
anything I can do?
They
while I
keep
wait?
saying that, but
Figure out what this is, and you need to trust me.
You actually said if he'd listened to his wife, she'd still be alive. And you wonder why you never heard from him again. You could have told me this before.
He asked me to wait, so I waited.
And you got no word, no sign. Well, I'm sorry you didn't get the answers you were hoping for, but maybe you should take a day, maybe.
or everything is going according to Keikaku, you know?
I didn't show the sheriff everything.
Now what?
Bottom half of the note George left me.
I found what I was looking for. Why didn't you show this to the sheriff?
George told me that whatever he was looking for was more dangerous than any relic. He was afraid me even knowing about it could get me sent out.
What was he looking for?
He never said. They never say. It's always like, I found what I was looking for. What were you looking for? You'll know it when you see it. Bruh. Fucking
You
vague.
had to get yourself killed down there.
Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that. Thanks for saying that. As if we didn't have enough death flags. Thanks for saying that, by the way. Old woman.
Got the judge's picks for sheriff. 4 mediocre candidates, just to shine a light on the one she really wants. Paul Billings wouldn't be the worst.
I don't want someone who's not the worst. I keep thinking, any minute someone's gonna come through that door and tell me there's an armed mob coming up the stairs. 140 years of peace is gonna go down the drain. And my next thought is, I have to go talk to Holston about this.
Yeah, I think the same.
I fully expected someone to knock on the door right then.
I wish he said who should take the job.
He did. He left a note.
Why did you wait until now to tell me?
Because it's ridiculous, and if anything, it's a sign he wasn't quite there at the end.
Who'd he choose?
You might want to top off your drink. In my final act as sheriff, I, Holston Becker, nominate Juliet Nichols.
Son of a bitch.
As my successor.
Juliet Nichols?
She's an engineer. Even if she refuses, I ask that this badge, my personal property, be given to her, Holston Becker.
Why her?
Like I say, he wasn't in his right mind at the end.
I want to meet her.
Are you sure?
I asked that this badge, my personal property, be given to her. Interesting.
I'll message and have it start up tomorrow.
No. I'll go to her.
Oh, yeah? 144 levels?
I just sent a sheriff out to clean. I need to walk the silo. The people need to see their mayor.
What was Mr. I think his name was George. What was he searching for? They never said, but from what I could tell, the one thing that he searched for is the truth, which means if he found the truth, then... But the question is, how would other people know that he found the truth?
What I'm looking for isn't nearly as important as what I found. You.
You idiot.
Ah, he's got some game.
If I find it, I'll let you know.
Tell me. Tell me.
Okay. I think it's a door.
A door? What do you mean a door?
He thinks it's
Saw
a
it
door.
It's at the end of a short tunnel.
What's behind it? How do you even know it's real?
Well, I don't know. That's why I need to find it. It's somewhere down at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Actually, now that I think about it, it makes total sense because when you're, as far as I know, and I could be wrong about this, but as far as I know, when you're digging a massive, like, cave system or tunnel, when you're going deep underground, you always want, you're gonna dig a second entrance on the other side, because if, shit collapses, you can get out from the other side as well, right? Like, you're not gonna suffocate, basically. There's always gonna be an emergency shaft or emergency exit on the other side. As far as I know, that's how people do, like, big cave operations or whatever. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, okay? But as far as I know, that's kind of how they do it, where they always have a secondary entrance. So it makes total sense that there might be a backup, like, escape shaft somewhere.
There's water. There's water down there. Why would anyone put a door at the bottom?
I know that the water scares you.
Yeah, it scares me, George. Because you sink in water and you can't breathe. What if you fall off the rope? What if you can't get back up again? What
I'm
if...
gonna be careful.
If you're gonna go down there, I don't want to know about it until after. Okay?
Deal.
And so he went there and he found what he was looking for. Aha, interesting, very interesting. In other words, he found the door, and he probably found the truth. But how did other people find out that he knew? That's the question. Maybe he found the door, and opening the door sent out some sort of signal, or you know, something to the mainframe, and they recognized and then caught up with him somehow, and then killed him. How would they have figured out that he found out? There's so many questions, so many mysteries. Okay, this I would not do. I think this is a bad idea. Straight up, I think this is a very bad idea. The reason, okay, this is just a stupid idea. I'm not gonna lie, this is just a horrible idea. The reason this is a horrible idea is that if you get weak, you're not gonna be able to climb back up. Dude, have you ever tried to shimmy up a rope? That shit takes a lot of strength. And yes, you might be confident, but not after swimming in the water looking for a door for a while. Like, you might get very tired and all of a sudden you can't pull yourself up. Oh shit, now you're fucked, right? Or you get injured or something. You know, like, come on. I feel like you could create a much better system here. This is a horrible idea. You see? And now what, you're gonna climb up? Bruh. Oh my god. And now what? Okay, I mean, not a good idea. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this is a good idea. I think this is a horrible idea. But do I actually think that there's a door underneath the water? No. Maybe. We have to question, what is this water to begin with? Is this like an underground lake that they kind of dug into? I suppose there could be like where, you know, you have to go underneath the water and then through some sort of like cave system to the other side, and there's like a way out, essentially. Fuck, I'm so invested. This, though, shimmying down this rope here is a horrible idea, though, in my opinion. Regardless, that was episode 2 of Silo. The questions remain. We didn't really get any answers. The only thing we did learn is that Mr. George was looking for a door that he found, which means there is a door, which means the truth is out there and he was killed for it. But the real question is, how did someone else find out that he knew to kill him, right? Perhaps we'll find out on the next episode of Silo next time. Until then, ladies and gents, I shall bid you adieu.